guys, it's your girl Alicia, aka GeekXX Chic, and we are back with another reaction to Dr. Stone. We're on season 3, episode 15, which is called Battle in 3 Dimensions. So this was mentioned last episode by our resident captain there, Ryoshin, and yeah, we want to basically get the petrification beam, and we need to rescue Kohaku now and Ginro, and then we also have to get back on the ship and get this whole thing going. So basically they met with Maz. Maz discovered their hideout, and they managed to convince him to work with them for the time being to meet the mutual goal of taking out Ibara and getting their hands on the petrification beam, or getting it away from that girl who is his little sidekick at the moment. So now that he is infiltrated with the new technology, and he is infiltrated as an assassin for the Science Kingdom, we'll have to see how the ripple effects of that shake out. So let's jump into the episode and find out how that goes. But just before I do, a reminder that if you'd like to be in the know when I drop episodes, please go ahead, hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. All right, that out of the way, let's get into the episode right now.
That's what you all get for having the same haircut.
He's like 10 of them. It was me. Look again, giving him points at work. Imaginary.
I mean, those licks were real.
What are those? Those supposed to be warriors? That's not what they look like. Damn, why would you put that in the universe? I mean, you're not wrong though. Now let's see what's going on with him. He's gonna turn on us. Yep. He probably won't want to though. Like, I think he's realizing that these guys are helpful. Macaroni? Okay. It's a fidget spinner. But what, we're gonna distract them with toys? Oh, there, Boo. Soon enough. You know that, unfortunately, I shouldn't say unfortunately, but you know Senku don't like to hurt people if you don't have to. Not I, said the wolf. You could probably get Taiju to do it though. Sure, you don't understand it, aka I don't want to do it. I got you again, I'm with you. At least 2. Always? I mean, yes and no. Revolver. I'm sorry, I disagree. I do believe that guns are bad. There's no good that comes from a gun. None. Interesting rationale. Trank could work. I mean, I guess, but you gotta make sure you hit the right place. Also, tranks only work based on the science of the person, right? If they're really heavy or have certain body chemistry, it may not work. The police officer. I agree. That man is absolutely a criminal. Exactly. This is probably a mistake. Ooh! Language. I think you're oversimplifying it. Are we okay, man? This girl needs to think that her flirting works at least on one person. This is the only reason she did that. She's so disappointed she can't make Senku do what she wants. Look at the one eye covered so he'll be able to focus even better. If they don't shatter, I'm laughing at you. Did he? Let's wait. Oh, that's what he hit instead. Yeah, I'd say. But she definitely played it off. I really don't like the shape of those things. That's it, huh? Potentially. Stroke that ego, girl. Well done, man. Did you? Yeah. Men will do anything for just the promise of the poon. Just the promise. Do not diss this drone, okay? It's doing its best. If literally 5 or 6 of you are not able to pull that rope against one girl. Alright. Aw. What happened again, Ro? Always looking out for him. He did. He'll be okay, I think. Yep. Okay. Homie said I got some vengeance in my veins. Send me out. Throw me in, coach. Yeah, but don't eat that. Tar. Okay. That was right. Alright. I've learned how to make carbon wire. Never will, but at least I know. That's true. That's how you learn how to ride a bike. For those of you who did. If you haven't learned to ride a bike, you should. It's really fun. I plan on getting back into biking. I miss it. That's why it's good to have Chrome around. Variable resistor. Okay. Got you. Now we've got control, directional control. Absolutely. Yep, that would be you, Captain. Oh, Captain. Bro, it's not a game. I was about to say, it's given PlayStation. Right? Can we stay on task here, kids? Play later. Uh-oh. What is that look? I don't like that look, Magma. I need you to stay focused. I'm not against these outfits. Miracle power. What's his miracle power? Is he talking about his strength or his... Because they may have underestimated. Maybe there is one more. Now look at this evil idiot. He knows something's up. Yep, you're gonna have to hope that the team force is able to keep them busy enough. I think that Suika should Shinpai. This is a Shinpai situation. And he'll probably succeed. So is the haircuts for the army is a standard issue? Like, why are we all wearing the same horrible hair? I'm kidding. I know it's for animation reasons, but it's kind of funny. That you are. Hope it works, bro.
As day breaks over the battlefield.
Yeah, they really wouldn't be any deeper than that for most of them. The only ones that, yeah, will be planning how to fight are going to be Moze and Kirisame. It is. And for Genro. Period. I have faith in you, Kinro. I'm kidding. He's probably going to get taken out. But anyways, we have kicked off this battle now. Like, this is possibly the all or nothing battle in all of it, because this is kind of their last shot. Not last shot, but this is the easiest shot they're going to have as far as trying to get their hands on that weapon, because, well, there's multiple factors. The main one being that Maz may not stay with them on their side if this battle does not go according to plan, because why would he? He's got no reason to give up his sweet position. But the one thing I'm definitely keeping my eyes on is that Ibara has been very quiet this episode and doing a lot of that squinting thing, you know, which is usually the indication for us as an audience to know that he's thinking. He's definitely considering this whole situation. And I said last episode, Ibara may be many things, but an idiot is not one of them. He definitely is. He's 2 steps ahead of most of the people here, that's for sure. And so I think he's already starting to figure out that something doesn't feel quite right with this whole situation, but he's not sure what yet because he doesn't have all the pieces. But yeah, I feel like if he gets a glimpse of anyone, or even if he recognizes Amaryllis with the group or whatever, I'm sure he's probably going to figure out that something is up. But anyways, I don't think in his wildest dreams that he thinks that they're going after the petrification device, at least not yet. So we'll have to see how that goes. But yeah, the rest of this episode was really just them preparing for this battle, because they know that they have to move quickly now that, you know, they know that people are out there looking for them, and Maz has got a time limit on how long he's going to cooperate. They need to do something quickly. So we revived a few more people, so we have someone strong enough to make sure that they can pull in the drone and take the petrification device, because they already know that Kirsime is very strong. And they also are basically hoping that the mock attack that they're launching right now will keep the forces at bay long enough for them to be able to grab the device, and actually even encourage them to toss the petrification device in the first place. And so things have been set up. You know, we've got the power team ready to pull in the drone. We've got the fake warriors there to engage everybody. And yeah, they're basically hoping that they're able to pull this off somehow and do it quickly. Oh, and they also have, sorry, the cop who they made a gun for, which interesting that they dropped a little bit of a minor social commentary there, where basically, you know, Senku said, I'm going to be going to hell, right? Because this is not where I wanted science to go in this world. But, you know, his words, you know, humanity always ends up here. And, you know, I understand what he means in the sense of, I think a few episodes back, I said that this is kind of was what happened with mankind, right? For the longest time, it was the strongest people who ended up being the leaders. They were the ones who made all the rules, because those who were physically stronger, they would just overpower anyone weaker than them. And we all just kind of had to follow whoever was strongest. But then the smart people said, wait a minute, we can't defeat them, you know, with strength, and we have to find other ways. And that is where weaponry became a thing that became a whole industry. That's how weaponry evolved to get more and more lethal and be able to do ultimate damage with minimal effort. Is because literally it was made for people who were weaker physically to be able to initially protect themselves, but eventually be able to, well, it started out as let's protect ourselves and level out the playing field. But then eventually it turned into domination when they realized that nobody could come up against them really if they had enough of a weapon, or a big enough weapon, or a strong enough weapon. So anyway, Senku was not wrong about, you know, humanity kind of going to that point, right? Senku's like, I can't physically defeat these people. We can't physically defeat these warriors. So we need something that will defeat them quickly with a lot of power, and a weapon is the way to go. So we see that he created a gun, and he thought out the crooked cop, because he's the only one who's got experience in handling one. And basically they said that they're hoping is to put something that will effectively tranquilize Mose so that he doesn't get a chance to attack them, because of course we know that Senku so far has had a very strict policy that he's not going to take life if he can avoid it. So apparently whatever he's put in for the bullets is going to be something that's supposed to incapacitate Mose. But as I said in the episode, it's not that simple. I mean, with tranquilizers especially, there's so many things that affects how a tranquilizer actually affects the body that I don't think Senku had time to take that all into account. But anyways, we're going to just use that as plot armor, and we're going to hope that whatever happens that this actually works. But yeah, as as Gen rightfully said, their plans never go exactly to the way that they hoped. So I do hope that there are some contingencies and that they're able to think fast, because I have no doubt that something is going to go wrong. And really the main, the main unpredictable element in all of this is Ibara. None of them really know Ibara well enough to really know what kind of things he might pull. And Senku did say it, that he said Ibara is the kind of man, oh no, it was Gen. Gen said that Ibara is the kind of guy that has backup plans for his backup plans. So I just hope that they're keeping that in mind, because I definitely think that that's true. And I do think that Ibara is going to definitely figure something out before this is all said and done. Like the fact that he was still kind of squinting at this whole situation when he showed up, I find that worrisome. So we'll have to see what's kind of fresh wrinkle that he throws into this situation. But for now, we're about to kick off the battle, so I'm looking forward to seeing how that goes and whether or not things actually do go somewhat according to plan, and hopefully no one ends up getting hurt. But that was a fun episode. I hope you guys enjoyed watching along with me. If you did, please show some love, and I will see you in the next one.